the broadcast comes on tonight, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Tonight is game 3. I just hope for a win.
The fuck is an Indiana? Like,
listen, I'm just happy that Liberty beat the people yesterday because fuck it.
No, stop it. I'm tired of this. Everybody talking about who jinxed the Knicks, nigga. We jinxed the Knicks. The minute they got a little bit of some good stuff, everybody started treating them like the fucking Lakers and the Celtics. No, we need to stay hungry. We need to keep our eyes open and make adjustments. Because the Indiana Pacers are getting a bunch of easy shots due to defensive lapse and turnover. No, you need to stop. You half the reason this is happening right now.
I'm not half the reason this is happening because the fuck is a Pacer.
What do you mean, what is a Pacer, bro? We watch wrestling. We watch Pacers all the time. Well, we used to watch Pacers. They used to be able to pace matches.
Oh, it's me, Mark Lloyd. Yeah.
Yeah, you are Mark Lloyd. Yeah, you are Mark Lloyd. Now, shut out.
The fuck is a Pacer?
We'll be back in 30.
The fuck is a Tyrese Halliburton?
Oh, my God.
Nothing came from Indiana except for Michael Jackson.
The Halliburton?
Singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
All right, cut and print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite.
And we welcome you to the broadcast. Welcome to another episode of the broadcast, episode 179. Today will be our mock draft special. Today, I'm your host and moderator, People's Champion. Today, my tagline is Donnie Thornberry. I'm continuing my Nickelodeon tagline themes for the month. To my right, I have Straight Bullet, aka the Dynamite Kid, and today, representing the his namesake in Jalen Brunson, we have Grizzly Rhodes on the show, and in Jalen Brunson you trust. And today is our mock draft, 2025 WWE mock draft. We're gonna get into the draft momentarily. Quickly, like we do every week, we kind of check in with each other, see how the room is feeling. We check in and see how the vibe is feeling for today. So, guys, how we feeling today?
No.
Oh,
okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. You continue. I just whenever somebody starts with like or see what had happened was, I just automatically just go to no.
I was going to talk about R-Truth.
What? Why? What?
Because R-Truth deserves the world.
You mean Ronathan Cenaton?
Ronathan Cenaton. Ron Cena. R Cena.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, man. He
I saw
that happens. Yeah,
I finally saw John Cena, and he happened to be black.
Which year were you watching?
He came out in a red shirt, so let's see, what year was that? Like 2010, 2011?
I don't think he was black then.
Not what I saw last night. He was black with piercings and tattoos.
Yeah, you were definitely on shrooms. I don't know what you were watching.
I'm just saying. I saw Ron Cena. It's like, holy shit.
Oh yeah. Oh man, there's a lot of validity in this, man. You hear that, Rand? Eric said he saw a black dude in red. Oh, what else? Well, what else?
I see black people all the time, but hey.
Oh my god, man.
But yeah. R-Truth deserves the world. He deserves the world. That was a great. I wasn't expecting that. I really was expecting him to come out, regular R-Truth, but that was a nice twist. I appreciated it.
Since we're on the topic of last night's Saturday Night Main Event, how do we feel about last night's special episode of Saturday Night's Main Event?
Tyler.
Wait, why do I got to do it?
You have critiques.
Well, no, I don't.
No critiques.
Wow.
What do you want me to do? There's only so much you can do on
Lessons
NBC.
right.
Every match on NBC feels shorter than it should be.
Yeah, it does actually.
Those commercials be cutting through like those commercials feel like paper cuts. You feel when the flow is disrupted. So there's not really much you could do on those shows. Credit to them. The Cody Rhodes return was nice.
Yeah, I expected it during John Cena R-Truth, but this was I think this was the right spot.
The only thing I really got to say about Saturday night's main event last night is that I do agree with Jay because we watched it at the house yesterday. I do think that Drew should have won. I think Drew should win a feud. I do agree with that. What do you call it? And John Cena is the most consistently corny person of all time, and I respect it.
So,
that is not an insult. That is just if you've watched him from 2003. No, I'm counting Prototype. If you've watched him from '99 all the way to present,
you're 100% right.
That man is it is like an art of corny. I've never in my life.
You're 100% right.
I've never in my life.
I do not disagree with you. I think last night what it comes down to is it's a setup, which I think most of these Saturday night main events are a setup for the pay-per-view that's to come, that's following.
I don't
know. For those who probably didn't watch, or those who don't know, they are doing which they're doing a lot of these lately now, right? Because in 2 weeks they're doing Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. Now they're going to turn around and do like a big July weekend where Evolution is coming back along with Saturday night's main event.
You niggas think we have no lives.
Yeah. See, WWE is in this point of we're going to bleed the fans dry of their money.
No, it's a content era. I get it, but my God.
Also, it's more so of a TKO thing than WWE.
It is a TKO thing.
TKO's putting up the money for it.
And I guess this is another thing that we didn't. I don't know if it's on the topics, but the WrestleMania announcement. Basically, WrestleMania not going to New Orleans as scheduled, but instead being reconsidered to go back to Vegas. Of course, it's a TKO thing. Where are most of the UFC events at? In Vegas. Like that's. I mean,
and now next year's Money in the Bank is going to happen in New Orleans instead, and it's going to happen after SummerSlam.
Oh, I didn't know when the timetable was for that, but
no, apparently it's happening after SummerSlam, which I think is the first time that has ever been conceived, let alone happened.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. How y'all feel about that? Like, the fact that
Weird.
New Orleans
that is kind of weird.
I'm curious how they're going to spin that because Money in the Bank usually happens in July. So
and now it's in August.
Right.
And they're going to happen in the same month.
And here's the confusing thing about it. You're trying to bring back Night of Champions as well. So it's like you're doing Night of Champions in Saudi. Night of Champions is historically around September. So you're doing that and then Money in the Bank in August.
And then if SummerSlam is still 2 nights, and since they replaced Mania with Money in the Bank in New Orleans, does New Orleans get 2 nights of Money in the Bank too?
I don't think you get 2 nights of Money in the Bank. I still think you get 1 night.
I mean, look, the way that they're trying it with SummerSlam. If SummerSlam is successful this year, which I don't see why it wouldn't be, I'm just saying if New Orleans was promised WrestleMania in the future and they have to be put on hold now, would you compensate with 2 nights of Money in the Bank? Spread the money across 3 days?
I think you compensate with this whole 3-day weekend thing that they're doing now. Well, 4-day weekend they're doing now, right? So usually it'll be like Friday night SmackDown, Saturday night might be, the pay-per-view. Sunday will be an NXT thing. Or you might get 2 events on Saturday. You might get like a Worlds Collide or something earlier that day, and then you turn around and do like big pay-per-view.
I don't know, man, because if you have both of these events happening within 2 weeks of each other in the same month, you're going to really put 2 nights of SummerSlam, and then you're going to have 2 weeks later 4 events worth of show. Because at that point, like, you're going to have what, NXT, and then a 1 night of Money in the Bank, and then, like you said, SmackDown. Like, my God, like, they don't care if we have lives. Like,
they're at the point. Listen,
no, I'm not saying they have to care. They don't need to care. They probably don't want to care. What I'm saying is that they might as well. Look, I'm just going with what y'all wanted. You know, the people wanted 2 nights of all these pay-per-views. WrestleMania 2 nights was a good idea. No, don't shake your head, Rand. I'm just saying, hey, man, not my fault. Yeah, I told y'all keep it on one. Don't agree now. No.
I'm okay with the 2 night Manias. I'm okay with the 2 night SummerSlams because.
But where do you think it's going to go, Eric? You think it's just going to stop there? You think it's going to stop? No, it ain't going to stop. It can't stop.
Those are, but those are
no, not that song. Ew, what the ew? No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Those pay-per-views need to be 2 nights. Does Money in the Bank need to be 2 nights? No.
SummerSlam didn't need to be 2 nights. WrestleMania didn't need to be 2 nights. Why would SummerSlam need to be 2 nights?
Because you have look at the roster that you have, and look at how many titles you have.
No. I'm not gonna let you try to talk out of your ass. There's no way.
Hey, oh wee.
What do you mean? Oh wait, you act like you never heard the phrase "talk out of your ass." What?
No, I just want to do the Italian thing. Hey, wee. Relax.
The only person who gets to be that Italian and black is Jadakiss. All right, get out. Look, what I'm gonna tell you is this. All right, y'all wanted 2 nights. Y'all thought it was gonna stop at Mania. Then we got SummerSlam. Y'all think it's gonna stop at SummerSlam, bro? If anything, the Rumble made more sense to have 2 nights than goddamn SummerSlam. It's only a matter of time before we get it for the Rumble. We get it for Money in the Bank. We get it for Survivor Series, especially since Survivor Series wants to have a war game every single year.
I don't think we
can spread out the war game.
I don't want one this year. I don't want to.
No, it's not about what you want. It's not about what you want.
It's not about what you want.
It's not about what you want.
What did John Cena say earlier this year? You get nothing.
No, but that's the problem. Y'all getting everything because y'all said 2 nights is better. It's better for me. You know, I get more content.
I think 2 nights only works for certain events, and it works.
No, you're just used to 2 nights so far. But guess what? In 3 years, you're not gonna have a choice. In 3 years, you're gonna be like, well,
it works better for those big events because of how much of the card you're going to flesh out.
Why do you need 17 matches?
Why should I have to sit through? Okay. Look at it this way. Right?
No.
Look at it this way. AEW Double or Nothing is tonight, correct?
Oh dear God! Here we go with the AEW example.
No.
Go ahead.
Continue with the point.
How long is an AEW pay-per-view?
How long were the 1 night WrestleManias?
1 night WrestleManias aren't. They're not as long as AEW pay-per-views.
Bullshit.
No. The last couple before they went to 2 nights, ran as long as 6 hours.
Bullshit.
And that's
the longest WrestleMania is the last time they went to the tri-state area. That was Kofi Mania. That shit was long as shit.
The year before that was kind of long too.
Right.
A lot of those manias were long. A lot of them were long. Though a lot of those manias were like 5 hours without the pre-show.
But that's a lot of content, man. You have to split it up.
No, you don't. You need to stop putting so much damn filler on the cards. That's the problem with those WWE cards.
I agree with you on that too.
There was nothing wrong with 1 night. There was nothing wrong with 1 night. There was literally nothing wrong with 1 night. The only issue is that they were putting a lot of filler matches, some of which weren't even announced until maybe the weekend of.
True.
On the card, and then they said, "Here you go." They felt like they had to fill a lot of space. And that was the issue. WrestleMania has never needed to be this fucking long. None of these pay-per-views have to be that long.
Well, so you're in favor of the 1 night. I'm more in favor of the 2 nights because I feel like it helps. One, it helps the talent. Number 1.
How?
It helps who?
Number 2, it helps the talent. Yes, it helps the talent. Absolutely.
How does it help the talent?
Okay, I'm about to tell you. Because whoever is on that card, you're not sitting there from 1 night. You're not exhausted by the time match 6 of 13 is happening in 1 night.
Eric,
You're not.
People were exhausted by match 4 of night 2 of the same event.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I was gonna say, like, and not to mention, if it's a matter of getting more people on the card. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, all right? Because I'm gonna put this to bed. We've been talking about this for months. Okay, it's more prestigious to have one night of WrestleMania because it means more to be on one card on a limited selection of matches. That's one. Two, if you get all the good stuff on one card, the whole show feels a lot more dynamic. Look at WrestleMania 21. Look at WrestleMania 17. Heralded as 2 of the deepest WrestleMania cards of all time.
True.
Three, and here's the big one.
Okay.
If they're going to put half of the storylines on regular programming that week anyway, as evident by this past Mania and last year's Mania, where they had Bobby Lashley come out during WrestleMania with a trophy he won the night before on SmackDown, or they completely wipe away a TLC that could have been at WrestleMania, and they put it on goddamn SmackDown.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
If they're going to put half of the stories they build to the WrestleMania season on the 2 weeks before Mania anyway on free TV, I don't see the point in having so many spots at WrestleMania in general. If you're not going to if you're going to double the card, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say WrestleMania were to have 8 matches in one night.
Okay.
As opposed to having nearly 14 or 16 spread across 2 nights. Why would you have 16 slots if half of them aren't even going to be used for matches that really need to be on the card?
Okay. I mean, I see your point.
The main thing that people tell me about 2 nights for these events is that it's easier to watch. And in my opinion, I think it's more of a drag to watch it that way. Because before, when Vince McMahon was behind creative fully, it seemed as though the night 1 of WrestleMania was more for the fans and night 2 was more for the advertisers. It felt more like one night was booked for us and the other night was more booked to appease Vince. Here's my thing. We're past that now. Mm-hmm. So if you wanted to use that as a crutch, you can't use it as a crutch anymore. That's number 1. And number 2, we're at a point now where I know they're not going to go back to night 1 because they make too much money on a weekend with these 2 things. But these 2-night Manias have also ruined Mania weekend because now you have to stay up till 5 a.m. to finish the Hall of Fame if you want to watch the Hall of Fame live.
Well, the Hall of Fame
NXT slot gets bumped to the afternoon when it was the original night 1 of WrestleMania weekend. And it used to outperform the whole WrestleMania for years on end.
Very true.
It literally threw off WrestleMania week. What used to be one WrestleMania weekend that would bleed into the next week with the night after Mania on Monday Night Raw, and then they eventually moved it to the 2 nights after Mania with SmackDown. Now it's become, we have Mania week, then we have post-Mania week, and the whole schedule is out of whack because they wanted to add an extra night of shit that just could not fit into the schedule. It looks like when you have those kids, those badass kids, like in preschool, who are so insistent that a square peg is supposed to go into the circle when it's supposed to go into the square, and they beat the shit out of the actual toy to the point where now this shit look like a goddamn hexagon trying to fit a square into a circle. The circle looks like it could sue now because it's been deformed. That's what they did with the schedule. This is what you want. No, this is what you want. No, this is what you.
Those type of children are locked up now.
Those type of children are talking to me on a podcast about how 2 nights of WrestleMania is a good idea.
First off, I know my shapes. So
okay. What is a quadrilateral?
I don't speak hip hop. So
see that? I
don't speak hip hop.
So. If you know that
is a square a rectangle, Eric?
So look, I hear what you're saying. And this is live. Yeah, I agree with some of the points that you did make. Yes, I'm gonna put it this way, right? I agree with you on NXT having its own slot back being the prime time thing on Saturday. I humbly agree with you on that because some of the best takeovers were on those Mania weekends.
So
I agree with you on that. and that did hype you up for that Sunday to sit down and watch that Sunday, and then Monday have being the post-Mania show. Now, the Hall of Fame, that's a little different. That depends on where they're at. You don't have to stay up till 5 a.m. I mean, they went to Vegas, so the time difference really.
No, they've been doing the Hall of Fame after SmackDown, right after SmackDown ends, for how many years? Remember when it used to be? Remember when it used to be on Thursdays, the Thursday before SmackDown,
which made more sense.
Yes, and it was at an appropriate time, and the latest it would end would be maybe 11 or midnight,
which isn't bad because that's the length of the show.
Don't play with me, Ericford. All right, don't play with me, man. All right.
Okay.
How's everybody got a 2-minute speech, and then my boy Triple H is out there for an hour?
Hello, handsome. Which handsome man are you talking to?
You know what? No, you're asking the wrong question. Madam, how do you feel about 2 nights in New Orleans for Money in the Bank? Let's clarify. For Money in the Bank.
Wait, was that Charlotte?
I don't know.
Nah, look at her picture again.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, I just saw blonde hair.
Charlotte Glory, Charlotte, not Flair, Glory.
Glory.
That's
Major Glory.
Yeah, she here for you.
A great throwback to.
That was a nice pull, Major Glory.
There you go. Point is, folks, you might have 2 nights of New Orleans next year.
Hell,
not for Mania, but for Money in the Bank.
As long as we got crawfish, I'm good.
Listen. I wouldn't have minded the 2 night. See, I wouldn't have minded the 2-night WrestleMania in New Orleans, but the way they kind of pulled out and went back to Vegas is more, no pun intended, but it's more of a TKO thing than WWE.
Yeah, because it's a UFC
and their business model since they took over, it's reaffirming and reassuring everything that I thought of when Vince irrationally sold it to the TKO group, whereas like he did it on purpose to spite whoever tried to take him out originally. Because that business model now handicaps WWE in terms of doing what they should be doing that caters to their niche core fans, whereas TKO is now doing what they're doing in order to bring in the casual fans with celebrities and throwing money at it. Because obviously the group that owns the WWE has the money to throw at them, which is why we're getting more advertisements than actual wrestling. And I get some of those gripes. I get a lot of those, I still get a lot of those gripes that people may feel about it. Like I don't blame them because like ever since they took over, like when they first took over, like I think 2023, when they originally took over, all right, it's okay, it was some this here and there, but now you start to see more. It's not of a symbiotic relationship between the ownership group and what WWE is trying to do. Because now it's more so like, we're running it. I don't even know the name at this point. I'm blanking at names right now, but they're putting WWE. They're kind of handcuffing them in terms of like they want to do this, but like nah, because of the money, let's do this. And it kind of reaffirms the idea in terms of how WrestleMania was kind of booked this year, because like now it seems like Trips doesn't have any control in terms of like full control in terms of what he wants to market his company as. Jermaine.
No, fuck you, Jermaine. Fuck you.
No.
What did he do?
No. He voted against me. Fuck Jermaine.
Yeah. You know what? You thought he was gonna be on your side because y'all both were bald. Nah. He over here. He over here.
You mad at Jermaine because he voted for Ty?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He did. I'm a national treasure. I'm Nick Aldis in this piece, man. What you think this is, man? What you think this is?
He said bald guys stick together. He said
that's
bald
even
guys
more
stick
of a reason.
together.
I'm supposed to be Adam Pearce here.
Oh, you over here making assumptions because y'all black and bald. You thought it was gonna be good. No, it's not gonna be good.
Amen. Bald and beautiful over here.
Hey, man. Guess what? Blue and true over here. All right. I'm wearing that navy.
All right. So the cap is off in terms of like what's been going on in terms of the whole movement of the locations for WrestleMania and them compensating New Orleans with Money in the Bank. Still messed up because like you could have put a lot of money into that city in terms of what they did. But then again, you also see the fact that New Orleans did have it both in 2014 and 2018 for WrestleMania, and they done pulled a lot of money in that market for quite some time. It's the first time I'm hearing the fact that WWE is going to stay in a city in back-to-back years, probably in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I think probably since like what WrestleMania 4 or 5 was in Jersey or at Trump Plaza.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I think it's the first time in that amount of time.
I got a question for the floor and for the people in the comments, and I guess Randy, if you want to post this on Twitter, where do y'all think WrestleMania should be? Outside, it could be US based, outside, doesn't matter. But where do you think it should have been for next year since they moved from New Orleans?
England.
I ain't gonna front, I would have wanted one in England, the UK. Not because like, you know, like the US doesn't deserve WrestleMania. Like, obviously you've had, you know, many of them within the country, but I felt like it would have hit different in the UK because of, like, you see what AEW did when they went to Wembley and how they sold that place out and just, you know, did what they had to do to put money in different markets is very, very important in terms of the whole economy of the business. You know, so I felt like doing it in London, going to Wembley Stadium, it would have been a crazy, crazy event. Like, just think about some of the names that wrestled in that market, and if they were on that card, what it could have done for them at the time period. So, like, you know, I would have felt like the UK would have done some, you know, some good numbers.
Okay, we all agree on that, because
in the US though, I think Georgia needs to run it back. Atlanta needs a redo.
Yeah, Atlanta needs a redo for sure.
Yeah, Atlanta needs a redo as well.
Atlanta and
Mercedes-Benz.
Although I'm afraid of going to Atlanta because with all of the amount of rappers we've had on the show so far that are both, I'm okay with them behind the barricade enjoying the show. But I don't need any more of them interfering in these matches.
I
would
would like
to thinking about beans for the entire WrestleMania.
beans.
Beans.
So for me, I agree with you guys. I think the UK market is something that they need to explore and eventually look at for WrestleMania. Especially with that how popular football, and I say that in quotations, how popular football is overseas, that those crowds would be electric. In the US, I agree with Tyler. I think Atlanta needs to definitely run it back, especially with Cody Raheem Rhodes. That would be something. With Cody Raheem Rhodes being there, you know, if he's like on the marquee, if he's on the card, you know, that'd be nice.
Massachusetts would be nice too.
And for Xavier Woods, hell, if it's Xavier Woods versus Cody Rhodes, who's the real, you know, representative of Atlanta?
Then you're gonna have AJ say, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah, have AJ come out there. Have AJ come out there with his hat turned backwards and you know, looking like a soccer mom, a soccer dad.
Yeah, y'all don't think WrestleMania can happen in Massachusetts?
In Bumston?
I'm just saying they rarely get to host events like that. Yeah, I know we're in New York. We're kind of anti-Massachusetts here, but in the same time, I'm just saying, like, they haven't really gotten much.
This is where you needed to fuck Boston from winning time.
Damn.
This is where you needed that, Randy. Fuck Boston. No. Yeah. That's close enough. Close enough.
That's right. Ain't nobody care. Next camera. Ain't nobody care.
There's a special place in hell.
Gillette Stadium hasn't had one. I mean, I guess.
I'm trying to think of cities that haven't been abused, because people were complaining about New Orleans and how they keep getting it, complaining about different cities that keep getting it.
I know. Shouts out to Queen Stephanie Hardy. She was advocating for her state of Alabama
in Birmingham.
I wouldn't mind Birmingham to see like how that would.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
California's already got theirs. But you know what? I wouldn't do if we do go back to California. I wouldn't do LA.
Okay, you already did LA already.
I would probably do San Francisco because that's another big market there.
You already did the Bay, nigga. Let's start with 31.
Yeah, but you could go back. It's a bigger market now. You got a WNBA team there. You still got, the Warriors and everything there too as well.
And not to mention Mania 31, they barely advertised that. At least this time they could advertise it properly.
Right.
I mean,
and that was one of the more better WrestleManias out there too.
Seattle's another good one.
Seattle's the nice.
I would see Seattle. I would have done Seattle,
especially for those that participate in recreationals.
I'm not going to say Indiana because I'm tired of Pat McAfee.
Oh, fuck Indiana.
Fuck that.
His mic peaked. That is hilarious.
I would love a Chicago redo.
That if they do a Mania in Chicago, that's where Punk's retiring. I promise you.
Yeah, I think so.
That is exactly where that's ending. Right there.
Detroit's another big market.
Well, considering they did something, hey,
that ain't. I'm cooking, right? Cooking over here.
Yeah.
A WrestleMania in Nashville.
Nashville's another big market. Yeah,
that's where Bianca's retiring.
I don't think Bianca retires there. I think she
retires there.
I think she.
I'm just thinking of how long it's going to take. No, I'm saying that how long it's going to take for us to get there. If it takes like 10 years or so.
Oh yeah. No.
And I think I'm gonna do one more. I'm trying to think of states that haven't got it. Like here in North Carolina. North Carolina hasn't had one.
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
I would have it in Charlotte.
Yeah, Bank of America Stadium. It's big enough.
Do we have a stadium in New Mexico?
No, I don't think so.
I want to do that for the Wildcats. I wanted to do that for Troy Bolton and them. You know what I'm saying? Never mind. I guess we don't got nothing.
They already did. Okay, so they already did Dallas, but let's go Texas, San Antonio.
So you want to break the Rumble streak and give it to Mania?
So the word Charles Barkley, listen to big old women in San Antonio.
Why you never give a girl a woman a watch? There's a clock on the stove.
There's a clock on the stove.
Do y'all want to see before we start? Do y'all want to see another Mania in Canada?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a big market there too.
Yes.
Toronto.
Either Montreal over
Montreal, Toronto, Ontario.
Montreal would be would go dumb.
I'm from Winnipeg, idiot.
Would you host a Mania in Mexico?
Yes.
Especially now with the AAA.
The AAA
in Mexico
merger.
City.
Yeah, Mexico City. Why not?
Hey.
I know everybody wants to go back to Puerto Rico. Let's do it in Puerto Rico.
San Juan would be the way.
If they do that in Puerto Rico, I'm not going to be happy with those fans after what they did to Bianca last time she went there.
Bad Bunny. We're talking about people retiring. Bad Bunny will retire.
Bad Bunny will not retire until he run out of ideas. To be honest with you.
Yeah, Allah.
He's the one person I wouldn't mind doing it.
Folks, let us know where you'd want us to go for WrestleMania.
Yeah. Let us know. I think we had some pretty good ideas. If there's a state that's already got it, maybe in a different city in that state, or maybe a state that hasn't got it yet. Like I said, North Carolina is one, Tennessee is one.
Charlotte would be nice.
Charlotte would be good. Charlotte is a really good city.
It's becoming the new Atlanta. So
I don't know about the new Atlanta. But it's
no. From where I first went a few years ago to where it's at now.
They should have did it because they already have an NFL team here. I know the big thing is they try to have stadiums. You can do it here. You could do it there at Bank of America Stadium. So I don't see why that hasn't happened yet, or why that hasn't been a big yet.
And plus, in that area of Charlotte, there's a lot of restaurants close by for those who like in that area.
Oh yeah,
The meet and greets would be definitely easy, especially if you're at Fahrenheit or the Kimpton Hotel. Like they got some good places out there in Charlotte.
And if you want to bar hop the downtown, the Epic Center, we'll have a great time. So yeah,
and some good restaurants too over there.
Maybe we need to advocate for North Carolina,
for Charlotte. Let's advocate for Charlotte.
Let's advocate for that. North Carolina and Seattle. I'd love to see those two.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. You guys ready? For the main event while we're here.
Yeah. Let's do
last week we talked about doing a mock draft. We usually do one every year. I think it's our 5th one since we've been a show. So this is our 5th edition of a mock draft. This year we'll be doing a WWE mock draft. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody who participated in the polling earlier this week, as I posted up on Twitter in terms of the matches. Not matches, in terms of who decides to go where. That was really, really fun to see and interact with those who participated. Shout out to those who basically voted for Kid Ty, who will be choosing first momentarily in the draft by winning 61% of the vote over Eric. But it was definitely fun.
I hate every one of y'all.
I just want to go off a few of the polls that we did in terms of the mock draft of the pre-draft. So first of the polls, first question I asked was where's LA Knight go? The fans said 66% of the people selected for him to go to Raw. That's something that we've been saying on this show for quite some time. Another one that people have been listening to in terms of what we've been saying. Which show should the Alpha Academy go to? We wanted them to go to SmackDown. 61% say to draft in the SmackDown. 39% told them to stay on Raw. For the birthday boy, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, we asked the people, does Roman move to Raw for his after having such a stronghold on SmackDown for those years? 60% say yes, 40% say no. There was one that was kind of interesting. Be on the safe side. I did a trade proposal. Asking, saying the fact that Raw gets Charlotte and SmackDown gets Roxanne Perez in a future draft pick exception. Did the fans accept? 60% say no. I have two. Let's see that. Two more. I have two more I'm about to go to before we get to start the show. I asked the people, which star in NXT do you feel is most draft eligible to go to Raw or SmackDown? 45% said Trick Williams. The second tied for second is Ethan Page and Obafemi. And the last one is surrounding the NXT Women's Champion, who will defend her title tonight. Would you keep Stephanie Vaquer in NXT for the time being due to the main women's roster division being overcrowded? 57% said yes. So, of course I had more of the poll, but some good participation in terms of the polls that we had. So we want to thank everybody that definitely tuned in and basically tapped in with the polls. And with that said, fellas, are you guys ready to do some drafting?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's
yeah.
He's on fire. Go ahead.
He's on fire. And now, please welcome ourselves to the WWE mock draft. I am the moderator. I'm only going to moderate. We're going to go in the snake draft order. And because Kid Ty goes first, after every round is going to be a snake draft. So basically, it started the second round. Eric, you will have the first pick of the next round. This is how it's going to go. As for now, the total is 5 picks plus a bonus round pick for each of you guys in terms of who you pick. And that bonus pick can be from anywhere between under the TKO umbrella, which includes AAA, which includes TNA, SmackDown, Raw, NXT. You get the drill. So, with the first pick, goes to SmackDown. Kid Ty, you need any additional time to make your choice, or are you ready to basically pencil in your first choice in terms of who you drafted in SmackDown?
Bringing it back to quick picks. Yeah. Oh man. So let me see.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're just ripping from somebody's roster right now. As of right now,
Sir.
ripping from somebody's roster. All right, Eric, listen to me. I love you, Ilya Dragunov.
Woo!
I'm not mad at that.
Ilya Dragunov is off the board. He is going to SmackDown. I know V on Twitter would definitely like that. Ilya Dragunov, former NXT champion, former UK champion. He is the first pick going to SmackDown. Kid Ty has selected him as a representative of Nick Aldis. Now, E, are we ready with your pick?
Oh yeah, we ready.
Round 1, pick 2 for WWE Raw. Who is your first selection for the Raw brand?
This would be my first pick, not my second pick. But with the first pick for WWE Raw, we are gonna go with him, Carmelo Hayes.
Ooh, you're taking Carmelo Hayes is officially off the board in round 1. He is him. Former NXT champion, former North American champion down in NXT. He is currently the holder of the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial, pendant, because there's no big trophy. He is being drafted to Raw as Eric's first pick in round 1, pick number 2. And like I said before the draft, this draft is going to be a snake draft because Kid Ty picked first. After every round, whoever picked first will go last, starting in the next round. So because we did that, E, you will have your pick. Round 2, pick 1 for WWE Raw. Who is your selection?
Well, we gonna keep one of the obvious ones, and what's more obvious than having Monday Night Rollins still on Raw? So we gonna keep Seth Rollins on Raw.
Okay. You got the visionary. You got the revolutionary. You got Seth freaking Rollins staying on Raw as your selection. Kid Ty, you feeling good about your pick so far?
Yeah, man. I ain't want Seth Rollins. What is this?
I said there's some obvious ones that you're gonna be okay with. That was one of them.
Hey, man.
Okay.
I'm trying to rip. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to rip people from shows. I'm not trying to, because this keeping the show thing is half the reason why I don't want to watch drafts in real life no more.
All right, so he is keeping Seth on Raw. Kid Ty, it is your turn. Round 2, pick 2 for the blue brand. Who are you bringing over to the blue brand? Kid Ty, the choice is yours.
All right, how y'all feeling? Because I'm out here trying to fix some things. All right, trying to fix some things, and I'm looking at them women's championships, and I want them divisions. I want to utilize some people a little bit better. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a risk. Take a risk right here. But it's not really a risk because I know the reward is big right here. I'm gonna take Natalya Neidhart, bring her over to SmackDown.
Okay,
I like that.
We got the low key legend, aka the BOAT. We got Natalya going to SmackDown by the way of Kid Ty.
By the way, go support Natalya. Her book comes out in October.
Not just her book. She's been dropping some video packages. She's trying to get ruthless again. She said she liked the taste of blood, and that's what keeps her alive. That's what I want to see.
And she dropping Tupac songs in her Instagram reels.
She what?
Yeah, and her latest Instagram post, she has like Tupac on the background, like a Tupac song.
What color was it?
Okay, I'm not entertaining that part.
Natalya is going to SmackDown. The low-key legend, the vet, the BOAT, going to SmackDown by the way of Kid Ty's pick. And since you picked last in round 2, Kid Ty, you will be going first yet again in round 3. SmackDown. Your pick going to SmackDown. Kid Ty, what's your choice?
I ain't done with these women. You feel me? I'm trying to fix things over here on this show because I need somebody that gonna hold it down for that U.S. championship.
Oh, okay.
We only got so many names. Like, we got B-Fab and Meechin looking like they might go after that tag team title, and I like that. I like that right there. But at least the spot's open. We need some people out here. Be working. Don't worry, I got y'all. Because y'all be talking about the women. I got y'all. That's why I'm drafting Kairi Sane over to SmackDown. She coming.
Kairi Sane going to SmackDown.
We need to build some people up. She need a little bit of time to remind the people what she about. You know what I'm saying? We remember NXT. She been a tag wrestler.
Kairi Sane going to SmackDown. Good choices. That's
what I'm talking about right there.
Good choices. So far, I'll do the recap after round 3. E, you up next, man. Round 3, pick 2. Raw is on the clock.
What you got, Etor?
Okay. That's that's how you pronounce his name. It's like Etor or something like that. If you listen to the New Day pod, well,
they need to bring that back.
They do, but gimmick.
Yeah. Okay.
You talking about that? I'm talking about the Langston. Where the Langston at? Pause. That sounds terrible. Where
that was
where the name at?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so
shout out to E, by the way, man. Of course, he got engaged to Chrissy M, so shout out to him.
We're gonna keep the theme here with the women, and I'm gonna go NXT for my woman though.
Oh, okay.
And it's a quote, a movie, Miss Parker.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's go. Bring her over.
Jada Parker.
I thought we were waiting until the end to do some NXT. I don't know. He just breaking the rules now. What is this?
Oh man, Jada Parker, man.
What is this?
Oh yeah, man. Jada Parker is your choice going to WWE Raw. Good choices. So quick recap in terms of how the draft is going so far. Round 1, pick 1. Kid Ty selected Ilya Dragunov going to SmackDown. The former UK and NXT World Champion going to SmackDown. Pick 2, Carmelo Hayes, a.k.a. him, the former NXT and North American champion and current holder of the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial trophy or pendant as he's wearing across his necklace. He's going to Raw for E. And once again, the visionary staying on Raw, self-explanatory. But for SmackDown, we got the BOAT, the low-key legend, Natalya of the Hart family, going to the Blue brand to strengthen that mid-card on SmackDown. And keeping the motif with the women in round 3, Kid Ty kept keeping it going with one member of the former Kabuki Warriors and Damage Control. You got Kairi Sane moving over to SmackDown to, once again, give that depth in the SmackDown women's division, going to the Blue brand.
Yo-ho,
he shot back because now he's like, what better way for me to kind of just spruce this up? Because he got some good hitters, but he's coming with the heavy hitter from NXT and Miss Jada Parker going to Monday Night Raw.
Twitter about to have a field day with that. This man Big E setting people up.
Setting people up. Who knows, man? 4 letters, 1 word.
That man Big E trying to fan some flames out here. You crazy, man.
So keeping on brand, since I won't take somebody from NXT, but Raw is about star power, right?
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna go another way with this. Say his name and he appears. I'm taking Joe Hendry.
Oh,
Joe Hendry out here. What is this?
Is off the board. Wow. I thought we were waiting for the bonus round.
Yeah, what is this?
I thought she was waiting for the bonus round. He said
no. We didn't say we have to go NXT and TNA and anything like that in the bonus round. We could pick them anytime.
Yes, we did. What?
Brandy did not say we had to wait till the bonus round.
Oh my god.
He explained the rules.
Oh my god. All right.
He's tiptoeing
the rules.
All right.
So Eric, you said who you're picking? What's his name?
Joseph Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
He will be going to fourth round, pick 1. Listen, Ty. I know you're playing by the rules. Like it's a little bit reminiscent of quick picks and how you basically played by the rules. Do you want to go Bret Hart 97 and say fuck
go ahead and go NXT, go AAA, go TNA.
Man, don't tell me.
Is still on the board.
At this point, I'm about to draft from heaven. I'm about to draft Eddie Guerrero back on the damn roster.
Go ahead.
It's ridiculous.
Which Eddie you want? What? Oh,
this is ridiculous.
You want O2 Eddie?
What is this?
Go ahead.
What is this?
I'm giving you leeway. Go ahead.
You know what? You tell Leeway and Freeway to go back and make an album. All right, I'm tired of this.
Go ahead and essentially blow la la. Flip side.
I'm tired.
Baby mama.
All right.
Oh
I'm gonna stay the course here. Okay. I'm gonna stay the course here because damn it, I know how to read. All right, let's see. What you call it? You know, actually, that's not so bad. It's not so bad. Yeah, that's not so bad. No, that's not so bad.
I'm breaking up a tag team. I'm gonna just let you know that right now.
Sure you are.
Yes.
I'm sure you are.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right. Because I was having issues. I didn't know if I wanted to do this or this, but let me get Rusev back.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. You can have him.
Rusev back.
You can have him.
Rusev on the blue brand. Okay. Yeah, Rusev on the blue brand. Okay. Yeah, Rusev on the blue brand.
Have Rusev.
Rusev Day, SmackDown. So after round 4 recap, Joe Hendry's going to Raw. And we got the Bulgarian Brute going to SmackDown. 5th round. We're getting close to the end. 5th round. SmackDown.
All right.
First pick of the 5th round.
Hell yeah. It's about time because we're gonna go to the bonus round after this. So I'm gonna get me some. I'm gonna get me my stimulus package. I'm gonna get me my Amazon bundle. Right.
It's Prime Week.
Yeah, give me my Alpha Academy. Give me all my peoples. That should have been
okay. Yes, that is part of the rules. If you pick a tag team or a group, they count as a pick. So Alpha Academy.
I'm not mad at it.
I got
Alpha
Chad.
Academy is going to
Let's go.
SmackDown.
Julius.
El Grande Americano.
Yeah, it involves Toto Americano. Yeah, it involves all of them niggas. Every single one of them. Red, white, and blue. You know what to do. Come back to cable. We back. We're back. We're back.
We got Ivy now. We got the Creed brothers. We got Chad Gable. All coming to the blue brand.
You see how I blessed y'all? I gave you 2 aggressive ass Europeans for the secondary title, possibly for the world's championship down the line. I gave y'all 3 women to add to that U.S. championship scene. I gave y'all a whole tag team, and I got you Chad Gable who could go everywhere and anywhere. This is ridiculous. And his twin with the mask that's loaded up. Pause. And he just gonna be hitting people with the meanest of coconut crashes. Hey man, I got the whole bundle. Everybody with the red, white, and blue back here on the USA Network. What you want, man? I got the USA title. I got the USA niggas. I got the USA. I got the USA amigos. I got everybody. I got everybody. What?
Don't let Trump hear you.
Man, you don't watch this show.
We're going to build a wall around the SmackDown roster because there's a man there called Grande Americano, and I believe he is Mexican.
They say he's from the Gulf of Mexico. But
we need to make a wall in front of his bathroom so he can't get out and he can smell how bad his voice and his body odor and he is. That's what he needs to do. And what y'all need to do is recognize I'm done blessed the core of SmackDown. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it best I can, at least. I'm fixing it.
Excuse me, fake news. All right.
If I rip your toupee off, what's gonna happen?
I don't wear a toupee. I have a hair unit, a man unit. It's stapled to my scalp. Okay. No.
Only turkey you seeing is Thanksgiving. You understand?
He got that 01 Steve Harvey.
Wait, what your ass say?
Yeah. What you said? Yuck.
Yeah.
Yuck. All right,
I mean, it's a terrible year.
All right. So
round 5, Big 2E.
I did say I was bringing up a tag team.
Yes,
I'll do it now. It's not an obvious tag team. It's one we haven't seen on TV in a while.
Oh.
Yeah. Hadn't seen them since the TLC match, but I'm breaking up DIY.
God bless you. Yes.
So which member are you taking?
I'm taking.
I don't care. Take them. Do it.
Because guess what? Tyler stuck with Johnny Gargano on SmackDown.
Oh no, I'm not. You didn't think I was? You thought I wasn't gonna get to the releases?
Future endeavors.
I'm not done yet. I'm gonna send him where he actually want to go.
Home. Send him home.
Yes. This is my favorite pick, Eric. Yeah. Now we talking. Yeah.
I want to abandon everything for this.
Yeah. I don't want NXT 2017, Eric. You speaking my language. Yeah.
Wait. That one scene in Rush Hour 2, Hiroshima, I'm gonna slap you. Hiroshima, I'm gonna slap you.
Listen, man. Wait. You know what? Matter of fact, let me get on this podium real quick. Why didn't y'all vote for Eric? If he had this in his bag, y'all should have let him go first. Y'all should have let this man go first.
See what I'm saying? They didn't believe in me.
This man out here, man, I'm hyped right now, man. With no regard for human life. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Lucky I didn't go like 03 Triple H since we talk about going to the patent.
Please.
Oh my god. Tommaso Ciampa is going to Raw. So round 5 recap. Pick 1 for SmackDown is Alpha Academy. You got the whole crew. You got Ivy Nile. You got Chad Gable. You got the Three Brothers going to SmackDown. And pick 2 for Raw. DIY splitting up somehow. So you got Tommaso Ciampa coming up to Raw, which pretty much ends the first 5 rounds. Quickly, if you want to go back to the earlier picks, Ilya Dragunov was selected round 1 for SmackDown. Pick 2 for Raw is Carmelo Hayes. Raw picks Seth Rollins. SmackDown picks Natalya. SmackDown also chooses Kairi Sane. Jada Parker goes to Raw alongside Mr. Joe Hendry. And Rusev goes to SmackDown. And of course, I already ran off the 5th round in terms of Alpha Academy going to SmackDown. And Tommaso Ciampa going to Raw. So far, so good in terms of this draft. You guys feel good about your picks?
I'm ready for the bonus.
Oh, ready for the bonus.
Let's do it.
Let's do this like Brutus.
How many bonus picks do we get?
You get about 4 bonus picks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right. I can deal with that.
So I wish I had a coin to flip a coin in terms of who wanted to pick first for the bonus round, but fuck it.
Tyler got the first initial overall, so I'm advocating. Well, you know what? No.
Hey, as long as he takes Johnny Gargano in the bonus pick, Eric can go first.
No.
Hey, bless me, please. Christmas, please.
No,
my birthday is in 2 months. Please.
No, I'm not.
3 months.
No,
please.
sir. No, sir. I do not want Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, you do. You just don't know it.
Sir. I am talking to my son. If you get the reference,
I'm gonna draw I'm gonna get a brown Sharpie and draw a mustache and call him Jonathan Gargano, and then you can have it.
Okay, so
bonus pick goes to first bonus pick does go to WWE Raw. Gotta continue the snake draft. So
bonus pick. First bonus pick.
Who would be your first bonus pick? Everybody gets, like both you guys get 2 bonus picks. So
you know what? Storyline aside, you know what? No, as a tag team, I'm taking God. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm splitting them up. I'm splitting them up from the bloodline. This bloodline story is done.
So
now it's done. Oh, now it's done. Oh, now it's done. You know what? You can have them niggas. I'm tired. You know what? No, take them all. Matter of fact, take the whole. No, take all of them.
No, you can keep Jacob. You can keep Jacob.
No. Take him too. No, take all of them.
No,
go ahead.
I just want you.
No. I had to spend 4 years. Y'all talking about some man. Can you believe what they did on SmackDown? That right there. Send them. No, take them all. No, go ahead.
Okay. So
go ahead.
Are we trading?
Hello, we'll do some trades in the end if you guys want.
Okay. So keep that in mind.
So God
ain't nobody realer than Gorilla.
So the Gorillas of Destiny. That means Sangaloa and
Tama
Tonga will be coming to the red brand. I mean, they're more red brand guys anyway, so I respect it.
All right.
God is headed to Monday Night Raw. Kid Ty, your bonus pick.
All right.
How we looking?
You feel me? You feel me?
Do you feel him, sir?
All right. You know what? I'm out here with this. Y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy. But if y'all remember 10 years ago when y'all were raving about this show, you gonna understand what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna get my first AAA pick in this because that's what the bonus round is for right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what the bonus round is for now. Y'all gonna remember this. I'm picking Aerostar from AAA.
Okay.
I'm picking Aerostar. That colorful ass bullet that man is. He is on my roster, and he's gonna be springing and bringing it back to 2005 with the cruiserweight division. Except there's no cruiserweight title because now we a little bit more progressive. We don't got to put everybody in the box. You know what I'm saying?
You got Aerostar with your pick.
Go ahead.
SmackDown, you got your AAA representation on SmackDown, which means we'll be getting some graps and some flippy stuff on SmackDown, which is
flips and dips.
Flips and dips. So keeping the motif of the snake draft, Kid Ty, you will pick. Bonus round pick 3 goes to you. So Ty, you got somebody in mind.
I got, before we do my pick for number 3, I'm about to press the trade button real quick. Eric.
Okay.
Eric, get your trade up. I'm ready to make a real move right now because that's gonna affect my pick. You ready?
Okay.
I will trade you my United States champion, Jacob Fatu, for your Intercontinental champion, Dominic Mysterio, right now. Right now.
Tough. That is tough.
Right now. Shake my hand, nigga.
That is tough.
Come on now.
Hey, Solo. Sorry. That is tough.
You heard that whining? He want his cousin back on the show. All right.
I don't have Solo, so I just have.
No, you have that Solo. That Solo want his Jacob. All right. You want Jacob?
Actually, you know what? I'll take that.
You take that? All right. Yeah, put that on the ticker tape. That's right. Dominic Mysterio on SmackDown, folks, with my Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown. And you know when the IC title is on SmackDown, it's a ride. All right. So that means that with my third pick from Monday Night Raw to SmackDown, Give me that boy Sheamus.
Ooh,
Shamo.
okay.
Give me that boy Sheamus.
You got Sheamus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
You
Now
got Sheamus.
I don't know. I do have another trade for you as well, but I don't know if you'll take it.
All right, let's see what it is.
In the spirit of keeping the same secondary titles on the same show, would you take Lyra for Selena Vega?
You know something? You know something? No, I'm playing. Yeah, no, go ahead. No, go ahead with that. We got this. We got this. I'll take Lyra. I'll take the bird lady.
Okay.
Fly her ass over here. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, so we got an in-show trade. Lyra Valkyria to SmackDown for Zelina Vega. So we're swapping secondary champions from Raw to SmackDown. Okay, not bad. So the first in-show trade was Dominic Mysterio to SmackDown for Jacob Fatu. So either way, he'd still be around God. So I see the vision there. See what you did there. And the in-show trade, Lyra Valkyria to SmackDown for Zelina Vega. Why you splitting up a happy home, man? Aleister Black just got back, but never mind all that. Get some good stuff. So now, with the final bonus round pick goes to Monday Night Raw.
All right.
With the selection.
I mean, the final one. I only picked 3.
Yeah, they only get 3. There's no final.
I'm the final one. Eric's picking his 4th one now.
Right. I get 2 fourth ones. Is it 2 fourth ones or 1 fourth one? No, it's 2 because Todd did 3. Todd did 2 3s. So
what's your bonus pick?
Oh no, I had Aerostar and Sheamus. I didn't pick anybody else. So that means you got one more round. You're picking your second one now.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric.
Gotcha.
You're picking your second one now.
Okay. You took Aerostar. You know what? Matt Cardona.
Yo, what's good, GC? Oh god.
I'm going to go.
That is the xenophobic thing this man has written since he started talking about Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Don't get him started on Nia. Please don't get him started on Nia.
I'm going to take AAA because we got to keep the theme of star power here, right?
Okay.
Vikingo, man, I got to take him.
Oh, Vikingo.
Got to take
Vikingo. All right.
Okay.
All right, you can have that. I'm not even mad at that. Much love to Vikingo. He took a photo with me at House of Glory about a year ago.
Yeah, he did.
I gotta take that. I mean, we got to stay with star power. We got to stay with.
Look at the TKO executive talking out here, talking about some star power.
You know, we got to. I might be getting paid under the table.
Thinking about the sponsors. This guy over here, he worried about what Target think. Man, get going, man.
I might be getting paid under the table by TKO. Who knows?
You want to admit it on live television? You want to admit it on the?
See?
Be nice. Damn good pick, Vikingo.
Be nice.
Yeah. Jermaine knows I love him.
You can have that. You can have that. All right. So we each got 2 right now. We got 2 more. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna show some love to the ladies in a minute.
Oh. Okay.
So I did as of right now, again, right?
Yeah, as of right now, Eric, do you have any trade proposals to Kid side?
That is a very good question. Any trade proposals that I want to do?
For those who just tuning in right now, we had 2 in-show trades. We had Intercontinental Champion going to SmackDown. Hold on, we had Intercontinental Champion going to SmackDown for Jacob Fatu, who is currently the United States Champion. And then we have, once again, the Intercontinental Champion for the women's division going to SmackDown for the women's United States Champion, which is headed to Raw.
Do you want Charlotte off your show?
Oh.
Well, wait, what we trading for Charlotte? Because I will give you a shoe.
Let's see. I feel like Charlotte is a two person. I'll give you. Actually, you know what? No. I'm not gonna give you Roxanne. No, Roxanne is off the board. Not gonna give you
Roxanne.
Wow.
Not gonna give you Roxanne.
You're not gonna let Dominic be happy with the Nuggies and Roxanne?
I'll give you no. You know what I'll give you? How about
you broke that up way too soon, Adam?
how about I give you Living Back Dimples, right?
What?
Hold on. Living Back Dimples in a future draft pick.
Uh-huh.
No. I don't like that.
What?
Living Back Dimples. We don't know where Oscar is right now, so I would keep Oscar.
She's supposed to be on Raw, so
Yeah. So we keeping Oscar. Okay. Yeah. No. I'll give you Live Back Dimples and a future draft compensation for Charlotte.
All right, cool. I'll keep that in mind. All right, you know what? You can have Ashley Flair. I will take Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. I know some people I know some people who were like living back dimples. What type of disease is that? Like, what is that? No. Yeah.
We don't. She's back dimples.
Yeah, fair enough.
So as a commissioner, am I approving this trade?
Yeah, we approve. Eric still got one more bonus pick in this part of the chain, so he's going to be at 3 now.
Okay. So in-show trade, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez to SmackDown for future draft picks for the rights of Charlotte.
I'm trying to entertain the people, man, but we also making good storylines as well.
They called me Daddy on Raw. He's trying to get that. So Eric, with the bonus round pick 5 for WWE Raw, who are you picking to come to the Red Brand?
This is interesting. Now, I want to show love because he didn't get love in the polls. I want to show love to Mike Santana. I want to show love to him. I want to show love to one of my variants, Top Dollar. But I would take Top Dollar and Casey Navarro as a bundle. I would do that.
You would do that? Or are you locking that in?
No. I'm thinking.
Okay.
There's definitely some good ones out there. I feel like I would let Kid Ty take Mustafa Ali because I feel like Mustafa had a better SmackDown career than he did a Raw career.
By far.
He had better Raw attires.
He did. Absolutely.
Better matches and better run on SmackDown.
You know what? Since we're gonna keep the theme of tag teams here, I'm gonna take the Rascals. I want to show love to yeah. I want to show love to them, man.
Okay.
All right. I like that.
Okay.
So I got 2 tag teams.
That's fine.
That's a good tag team. The Rascals are now going to WWE Raw, by the way. Good stuff. Rascals, okay. Not bad. Good pick. Hold on. Let's see.
I get to go.
He said you could take first class and add Ashanti the fuckboy to the mix.
That's crazy.
That is kind of racist.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right.
Crazy.
So I think I have 2 right now.
Yeah, this the third one. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, each of you had 3 bonus round picks. Closing out. How you want to close this out, Ty?
All right. Well, actually, I don't have 2 picks. I'll get to that at the end. But for right now, my next pick is coming from NXT. I'm going to say Kalani Jordan.
Ooh, okay.
I told y'all.
You got the Maya variant.
Okay.
I told y'all I'm fixing this.
I love
Lonnie Jordan is heading to SmackDown. Okay.
Yeah, man. I think she could come here anytime. She can come here anytime, and she can go after whatever championship you want to work towards. I think the IC belt's the best step first, though.
Got a woman that can definitely build up to be a big baby face in the future.
Hey man, I got Naomi on my roster. She about to face her older sister.
Yeah.
They about to trade split leg moonsaults, which is going to be the greatest RVD tribute of all time.
I agree.
Just proceed as caution. I would like that. Timothy Thatcher to go.
I would like that as well. He is a part of Evolve, so he is part of the TKO affiliated shows. All right, I guess I'm going again because what do you call it?
Yes, sir.
This is my last draft pick of the bonus round.
Last pick.
You know, actually, now we're gonna get to that term last pick pretty soon. So, what you call it? My last pick for SmackDown. Ooh, I saved this one up because man, I ain't even touched TNA. I'm happy I didn't touch TNA yet, because I'm going to NXT again. It's gonna be the last time. Your boy Ricky Saints is jumping up.
Woo! Okay, that's not bad. I like that.
Good pick.
Come on, Ricky.
Saints.
Come on, Ricky. Let's go, man. Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints going to the Blue Brand on SmackDown. You lose Carmelo Hayes to Raw, but you gain a Ricky Saints. I like that move.
Watch the Revolution on USA, man. Watch the Revolution on USA, man.
That's not bad.
The Revolution will be televised.
Hey,
that move.
Like Donkey said to Shrek, that's a nice boulder. I like that boulder.
Oh, so before we get to the last pick, the last bonus round pick, is there any trades?
We could save the trade for the last pick if there's any trades that we wanted. There's a trade or two that we want to do.
Nah, we close.
Okay.
Because I might propose something for Kid Ty that might be friendly for him.
All right. We're gonna see how this works.
Okay. But
all right, so first things first, with the last pick of our mock draft, the bonus round pick goes to Big E on behalf of Scrap Daddy, Adam Pearce, and the WWE Raw brand. E,
well,
who we choosing?
In the event of a storyline, if this was ever to happen, why not let this man have a chip on his shoulder coming up from NXT and being the last pick in Ethan Page?
Oh, okay. All ego, Ethan Page.
Yeah.
Heading to Monday Night Raw. Okay.
Oh, you think you're special? All right.
All right. Ethan Page is heading off to Raw. All right, guys. I'm going to recap the bonus round in terms of the picks.
Yeah.
Round one, bonus round pick 1 went to Raw, and they got GOD.
Ain't nobody gorilla.
Round 2 from AAA, you got Aerostar. Bonus round pick 3 is Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior. Bonus round pick 4 is Vikingo from AAA. Bonus pick number 5 going to Raw is the Rascals from TNA, but they've also been in NXT as well. We had an in-show trade, which featured Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez to SmackDown for the future picks for the rights of the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Bonus round pick 6 goes to SmackDown, and NXT's Kalani Jordan will be headed to the Blue Brand. And of course, for the last SmackDown pick, we got Mr. Ricky Saints, as the Revolution will be televised on the Blue Brand on the USA Network, by the way, of SmackDown. And the final pick, going to WWE Raw, another NXT pickup from Canada, by the way of his insatiable ego, Ethan Page. So, guys, lock in with these picks.
Oh yeah, man. Now, Eric, you said you wanted to do a trade.
Yeah, you want Johnny Gargano off your hands, right?
I will give him away.
Let's see here. Let's see.
Final in-show trade before we close out.
Who would I give up for? Honestly, I really don't want Johnny Gargano. I really want Shinsuke Nakamura, but you're not going to give him up.
No, I wouldn't give him up. You crazy?
You were smoking your shoe, my man.
You must be smoking some good peyote if you think you're going to get Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, no.
I said I'm trying to fix things over here. What are you trying to do, man?
I'm not. I don't know who else I would want on the SmackDown roster. I don't want Jimmy Uso. I don't want to be in that Vince kind of mindset. Oh, I got to keep you guys in case break glass in case of emergency tag team. Even though I would love to see a fantasy God Usos tag team match, straight up traditional.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have a trade. I don't think I have any trades.
No, you do. No, you do.
Okay, propose it to me.
Okay.
I'll give you Johnny Gargano if you give me Rey Mysterio.
That doesn't seem fair to me. I'm gonna give up a legend for Johnny Gargano. Like, no.
Okay. I got a better one for you, man. I'm gonna undersell myself. I'm gonna give you Johnny Gargano if you give me Otis.
Swaggy Oats?
Ooh. Because, okay, wait.
Eric got to look at the Rolodex. Eric got to look at the Rolodex.
Wait a minute. I gotta think about this one here now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to break up the original Alpha Academy?
Yes, sir.
I don't know about Leia. Do I want to continue to break up Judgment Day? Because I'd probably throw Carlito in there.
I'll take Carlito.
Ooh.
I want draft compensation back though.
I'm giving you Johnny Gargano for Carlito, and you want draft compensation.
That's a straight up trade if you ask me. I ain't gonna...
That is. That's not bad. I really don't want Johnny Gargano.
You're the one who proposed this trade. What are you wasting my time for? What is this?
Okay, fine. We'll do it. I'll give you Otis, and we'll do it. Well, actually, you know what? We'll do straight up. We'll do Otis for Johnny.
Otis for John. All right, I got Otis. All right, now hold on, Rand, because you got a little ticker tape, a little gimmick at the bottom of the screen. Now remember, earlier in the event with the trades, I got draft compensation, which means I get an extra pick. And guess what? I'm cashing it in right now.
Okay, cash it in. Tucker.
Nigga, give me Rey Mysterio. Get your ass off of Raw. Give me Rey Mysterio, man.
I'd rather you take Rey like that than in a trade, so that's fine.
Give me Rey Mysterio, man. I'm not doing this shit with you. All right.
So are you still getting Otis? Are you still getting Otis?
I got Otis.
He got Otis.
I got Otis from the trade and Rey Mysterio from my draft compensation. I cashed in. Didn't have to wait for New Orleans for that shit either. Day 1 or 2.
New Orleans, where streaks go to die.
God, all right.
All right, so the final trade of this show, of this broadcast, is the in-show trade features Otis from Alpha Academy for Johnny Gargano and Rey Mysterio as draft compensation going to SmackDown. Good trade.
It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Good trade.
Okay. I actually like that. I'm okay with that. I can live with it.
Now I want y'all in your little comment sections and your little gimmicks on all the socials Post them rosters and tell us who won.
I will definitely post the rosters on Twitter, and the polls will be up until Friday. I'm going to put the polls up until Friday with the rosters from the Raw side, from the SmackDown side, and those on Twitter. I'll be sharing it on Facebook. I'll be sharing it, of course, on Twitter, obviously. I'll be sharing it among the interwebs of the IWC to see
Also,
which roster was drafted the best. E, go.
Also, just to keep in mind to the people out there, trades did go down. Jacob Fatu is on Raw, meaning Dominic Mysterio is on SmackDown.
Yes.
We also had,
and I got the bird lady.
Yes, he got the woo lady, not Charlotte.
No, I got rid of the woo lady. I got the bird lady.
What do they chant when she comes out? I don't. Is it still?
Woo! Live Valkyrie to SmackDown for Zelina Vega. That's
well, I got the woo lady that I like.
Yeah, you got the woo lady that you like. I got the woo lady that I like. I got Charlotte in a trade.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Let's just be mindful that the masses know about the trades here.
Oh, they gonna know. Listen. I think my roster immaculate because if you take into account the current SmackDown roster, what I added, and you add my 36%,
because Grizz knows.
Grizz knows.
You take my 66 2/3 chance.
The numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. Kurt Angle knows. He can't beat me. And nobody else.
Now, we still have current rosters right now. So, on my current roster, I still got the returning Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, Sami Zayn, CM Punk, all of those guys over on Raw. SmackDown, Kid Ty still has the WWE champion, John Cena. He has Cody Raheem Rhodes.
Brother, listen, man, I just added so much depth to the mid card, the secondary tag title. Listen, if y'all don't want to watch Jonathan Steenaton do his thing on SmackDown, that is perfectly fine. I just gave you 2.5 hours worth of content right there because all these talents I added right here about to give you some quality. You know what I'm saying? You over here talking about this star power. You over here thinking about all the numbers. You think about all the statistics right here. I'm giving you some quality right now. Do you want to feel fulfilled for 2.5 hours? I could do that too, but you gonna watch my SmackDown.
Well,
you're watching my SmackDown right now. No, 2.5 hours because John Cena's segment take about 30 minutes. So if you don't want to watch that, I got you. 2.5 hours. You turn it off by 9:30. Get you some sleep. Just get you some melatonin in your system. Get you that 8 hours. Wake up fresh, knowing that when you chose blue, you felt true. You know what I'm saying? To yourself. That's what I'm saying.
But over here on the Raw brand, we have star power.
Oh hell no! You can't. Nah, watch my show. Watch my show.
Excuse me.
Nick, I got y'all on cable. All right, I got y'all on the cable bundle. You over here gonna pay $10, $12 on Netflix to listen to this promo? Listen to this piece of monkey crap right here. What is this?
Big $10.
What is this? What is
Big Draco in the
all your big stars wasting your time on the show. Oh, yeah, Topanga's in the crowd. I love seeing me some Topanga. What she got to do with the World Heavyweight Championship? All right, let me tell you something right now. Come back. Now come back over here. I got all your legacy titles, your WWE, your Intercontinental, your WWF Tag Team Championships. Look at my titles. They're immaculate. I got the women's Intercontinental title over here. I got the women's championship over. I got all the original belts over here.
I have the New Day. We are going to be heating in your city. I have Jacob Fatu.
What does that mean?
We're going to yeet in your city with the
World
champion. Yeet.
Yo, stop watching this fake ass WCW Nitro, all right? Come over here. Come back to TV. Come back to TV. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing around. Everything over here feel authentic. Listen, if you watch my show, you're gonna feel like you're watching 3 eras of the same company, right? But look at my title. Look at my roster. Look at my roster. Over here. Look at him. No. When was the last time? No. Be honest with yourself. How do y'all feel about this Trump sounding promo over here? Just got a whole chain of Samoans doing nothing.
We also have Jacob.
Whole lot of nothing.
He is all gas, no bricks with it.
He sounds like he's falling backward as he says this. Okay, don't listen to him.
Yeah,
He sounds like the hammock don't snap. All right, Rand, take us out. No, we need to go. Let's get out of here. No, I'm tired. Get out.
Big Draco, Big T dollars. We are going to build a wall around Raw so the SmackDown infidels cannot come in.
The response that I want to say is against TOS.
Big E, we ain't got to keep it PG. Do you got a match of the...
No, we don't. We don't have to keep it PG at all.
Somebody tell Ernie to shut up.
I love my daughter. Ivanka. My daughter's.
Yeah, you love her a little too much, don't you?
I love her a little too much. That's why I don't keep it PG.
You're starting to sound more like that creepy dude from Simpsons.
If Trump ever finds us, like his Secret Service finds us for doing this shit.
Listen, Big T dollars. If you
a wall around wall.
This man is over here talking. He spent a whole 2 minutes explaining he's gonna make a wall around Raw. He basically just described a condom. Okay, I just want y'all to understand. I just want you to understand that this
man is what Trump does. Is that what Trump does? Trump just says foolishness, and that's what I'm saying.
The worst thing you're gonna see on my SmackDown mat is a blue canvas. This man over here talking about some all-American made beer with Hulk Hogan. This man over here talking about some build a wall around Raw. He's gonna have some Trojan logos on the mat. This is a fan. No. I want the whole family to watch. I want everybody to be able to watch and enjoy something. And he over here talking about what he gonna do with some beer and some Raw on the wall. Man, if you don't, you sound like a terrible one-night stand. You sound like a terrible one-night stand, and I'm sick of it. All right, who's booking the show now, huh? Is it you? Or is it Terry over there? Okay, because you just this sounds like sleazy WCW to me, and I don't like it. This sounds like TNA Impact on Thursday.
The only person missing is David Arquette.
If you need any reason to support SmackDown, it was right there. There it is. If you don't give the match of the week and get us the hell out of here.
Okay.
I'm quiet.
The David Arquette line was kind of wild. No, we bring it back. Vince Russo on
Sorry, cutting a promo.
He's trying to cut a promo on Big T dollars.
You know what, bro? I'm getting tired of you, bro. Okay.
Hell no,
I'm getting sick and tired.
I'm sick and tired of you, bro.
You know what? The guy that likes characters, bro. I'm not really digging what you're doing here, man. You're wasting my time. You're wasting my time.
Anything but that damn greaseball.
You wanna bro down, bro? We can bro down.
Pause, bro.
Pause, bro.
Pause. All right. I'm not your bro. Okay.
I'm not your one, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Okay. Oh, Jesus
Match of the
Christ.
week.
Match of the week. Oh God. Let's go a little recent, just because this got announced for Worlds Collide. Chad Gable versus Vikingo. We do not deserve this match. We do not deserve Chad Gable. Chad Gable is,
and y'all not gonna get this match because Chad Gable is on Friday Night SmackDown.
He's on
How you doing? How you doing?
Such an asshole for that.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna which isn't much of a throwback, but we're gonna go recent and go with Penta versus Chad Gable only because, hey. We got to show love to Chad Gable, man. Chad Gable is one of those guys that can just go in there and mix it up with anybody with any style and give you a 5-star match. He's literally Kurt Angle Jr. without the perks. Oh man. Peak Angle. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was
I stand corrected. It is Peak Angle.
I thought you were talking like the perks, like the benefits, not the drugs.
No. I'm talking about the Percocets, the one that Future talks about in his music.
What do you do when you're by yourself? I
popped a Perk 30, and now I'm on Pluto.
He said, "I played a perk dirty, and now I am sweating. I am sweating."
It sounds like the you know what Trump almost sounds like? He sounds like the commentator for SpongeBob.
That is the worst I'm today's years old I've ever had in my life. That's like when you realize that Mike Tyson and Dusty Rhodes are in the same category of voice, different registers.
And they both cut the same promo. It's just
I'm more Byron. You know, I'll eat your children.
No, Mike.
I'm Dwala.
Mike Tyson now cuts more of a Dusty Rhodes promo now that he's calmed down. You know, now I smoke weed. You know, I do a lot of shrooms.
You know, I just want to talk about the benefits of cannabis. What they've done, what it's done for my career.
That's why I moved to Vegas. I moved to Vegas so I
could have killed Jake Paul. I really could have. You know, I could have done a lot of. I could have done some dangerous things. You know, but I was still doing my injuries. I was still spinal. It was still spinal.
I was still spinal, and then not only that, I broke my back. So spinal. You know, it was spinal. And if you're in the Holyfield, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bite you.
This man really said, "I'm gonna eat your children," before Kofi said, "I'm gonna beat your children." I hate it here, bro.
That's not the worst thing he said.
I know. I know.
He literally told.
I'm gonna make you love me.
I'm gonna make you love. I'm gonna make you my little bitch. I'm gonna make you love me.
I've never in my life seen somebody emphasize the letter W so much in their speech.
You was like, you a pussy. You a pussy.
It's Mike Tyson.
And that's Dusty Rhodes all the way. Dusty Rhodes, after he calms down, is like, you know, Daddy, we gonna get funky like a monkey. And see, Ric Flair, you come out here and you think I got this cashmere coat on. You know.
So, is that what Diddy was trying to do when he was using the daddy word? He was trying to imitate Dusty, and it just came out horrible. Because I just realized Dusty's the only person that can get away with saying this. That we're like, yeah, no, that's cool. But like Diddy was over here talking about.
Oh, God.
Diddy was out here saying the most flagrant lines, talking about some daddy, and I'm like, how come? Like when he said it sounded horrible, but when Dusty does it sounds like regular English.
Hey, Playboy.
Hey, listen, man. Birdman in it too. Like, that's why Birdman quiet now.
Oh God! Okay.
I can never listen to Number One Stunner the same. It is the worst. That is the worst. I think set of line.
I don't need no introduction to shit.
The lines don't feel consensual because you start dancing to the beat and then you hear that and you just go, I feel like I need a shower. I need a shower.
I'm not even gonna repeat it. If y'all listen to the song, people in the comments, you know what line he's talking.
You gonna need that song is sponsored by Dove. You need soap. There's no way.
It's not sponsored by Dove. It's sponsored by jail. SVU.
Oh man. Oh god.
That's Ice-T level of.
Detective Stabler.
Oh man.
Electric for cry. Oh man. Listen, June 21st is the 5th installment of the Jobber Tears podcast presents Jobber Slam 5: A Different World. It'll be hosted in Brooklyn, New York. Tickets are on sale now. Sponsorships for the event are also available currently.
We got sponsorships available.
Hit up members of the Jobber Tier podcast for more details on Jobber Slam 5: A Different World. This will be a different theme.
I'm sorry. When this man Eric came in with that register, why did I think he was going to sing that? We got a gorilla for sale. Got a gorilla for sale. We got a gorilla for sale.
I'm just saying we got sponsorships available. If now for people out there, you know, I'm not trying to judge your life, but
wash this nigga's hands. I'm not listening to anything you saying. Wash this nigga's hands. As he's talking.
If you have relationships with women and sex with men, that means
Go to your local bodega and just stick your hand in the cash register for no reason. That money
I want you to pull over at your local convenience store. Go to the register, put your hand in the cash register.
That's your money.
That's just your money now. The Dodge Magnum.
God.
We're not driving the Dodge Magnum no more.
He was dropping explosion sounds as he was saying this bullshit. Hey, fucking Otis, is that what I drafted for? That fucking song? Is that part of my roster? The goddamn song.
Yeah, look. No, as a part of you getting Otis, you get Funk Master Flex as his entrance music. Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex Night.
Yo, you know what? That's the best trade. That's my new theme song for the show. That's my
It makes it easier.
We added an extra hour to SmackDown because the intro take too long and never started.
New York City, you're not ready.
You're not ready.
It makes it easier. I said New York City, you're not ready.
Can you imagine at Gorilla Triple H trying to start this show? He got to keep restarting it because of his goddamn song.
It's gonna be tight. God damn it.
I apologize for all the people that wanted to support SmackDown. I was talking really big until I realized I drafted Otis the song instead of the wrestler, and now you'll never get to the show.
Now instead of it being 3 hours long, it's gonna be 6 hours just for the entrance alone.
I drafted the equivalent of a shell in Mario Kart. I done took myself out of the game. This is horrible.
Oh my god. Yo.
God.
They about to put my show on TV. Not on table no more.
Shouts out to the people who tuned into the stream today. 107 people.
We're gonna need 2 nights of SmackDown.
Shout out to the people on the stream today. Shout out to the guys who commented on the post. Shout out to Jermaine. Shout out to Get Your Podcast. Shout out to GC. Shouts out to
you can't find SmackDown on Netflix or Tubi.
He had Funk Master Flex out there on the entranceway.
At commentary, restarting every match instead of a ring bell, it's a dead explosion sound.
Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex Night.
It's gonna cut to the camera. Gonna cut on him doing the little finger and the whole little gesture that he be doing. Oh, it's gonna be good.
You're not driving the Dodge Magnum anymore. You go to your convenience store. You take the cash.
Go to your local tribal chief, grab his ulafala, and put it around your neck.
It's yours now.
It's your family now.
Yo, man, we want to wish you guys a happy Memorial Day weekend. Those who celebrate,
those who celebrate,
enjoy your holiday.
Thank you for the service.
Thank you for your service to those who serve.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Obviously without y'all, we don't get a chance to, enjoy this day, of freedom and a special day off. So whoever going to barbecues and having a good time, the day off, guys, enjoy.
Thank you.
We got family.
Thank you for your service. And if you are in any of the branches of government, thank you very much.
Oh, they don't want to hear your ass right now. I know that. I know that. Put Otis back on.
We thank you for joining us at the Backstage Brawl podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Backstage Brawl.
Oh my god.
$17, also known, aka Trico. That is straight.
Hell no, he undergone. What's going on?
And I am
Big T Dollars. We are going to build a wall around Raw to keep out the SmackDown infidels.
You act like I can't just throw my theme song at that wall and it won't blow up.
You throw Master Flex at him.
Oh my god.
Fuck Master Flex is the answer for everything. No war. Just restart the song about 500 times. People will stop fighting.
Man,
Why are you still here, man? Go home. Get out. Everybody get out of here.
Oh, we'll see y'all later,
I
man.
don't want to hear this.
Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll see y'all later. And make sure you guys vote on who had the best show. I'll put the poll up later tonight. Peace.
Oh man.